Hi guys, welcome to TC tutorial episode 3. With this episode we are going to start talking about the creams more in depth. We are going to check the features more closely, and we are going to do so for each profession. And we are going to see how each profession interacts with each feature and what is the feature that corresponds each profession. For the first profession, I'm going with businessmen. I'm going to take them in order. So let's select the character. Now we are going to see the requirements for going from level 2 to level 3, and that is you must be a gang member or have done 200 single robberies. I have already changed my cash here from the system to make things easier for me. I will create a gang now to fulfill the first requirement. This is very easy. These are virtual gangs that, just in case you do not have a gang, that you do not make friends in the game, that is going to be very hard at the beginning to find people to trust. Virtual gangs can help you a lot to rob, and it is an easy way to make money. Each gang rob is going to have a virtual gang. Very important, not all gang robs will have this. The important late level ones will not be present here. As for the same for some event robberies as well, that you can check in the game guide. These are the gang robberies in the game guide, and these are the single robberies. Now I will make my own gang. Name test1, and that's it. This is how I can upgrade my gang. My gang has specific upgrades where I can donate money in order to increase the level of the gang. As you can see, each upgrade will give me specific things. I will let that for you. So, or check the game guide, or check each specific upgrade, because if not, it will take too long for me to go into it now. To edit the gang, you can do it from here as well. You can put a gang leader and a co-leader if you have other members as well. You can add pictures to the gang, and so on. I will probably make a video regarding this just to be on the safe side on future tutorials. Now, once we chose this, being a businessman, my traits are going to be tolerance, the main one, and intelligence. This basically makes things very easy for me when I'm going to rob. As you can see, my gang power and single robbery power is going to go up faster. Now clearly, if we click here, we are going to see that we are going to have some bonuses for being a businessman, and that is 26% higher building production and 35 lower building upgrade prices. That means that my specific feature that is going to help me and give me money in the game is buildings. Because I have credits, I can buy this upgrade, and that is going to give me 10% more. Once I do that, I'm going to see that this increases. I should buy VIP, because VIP is going to give me as well. I'm going to do that. What's up? I do not have credits. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's do like this. As you can see, VIP 2 is going to give me 10% extra production and many other things. Here, because I have VIP, I can see profit per day, and that helps you a lot. Now, first of all, we can see which one gives us the most profit. I'm going to buy random ones. I suggest you do not do that. I'm going to buy first you have 6 slots. 6 slots. I'm gonna buy this one first. Bought. As you can see, 3 slots, 5 out of 6. So you can buy 5 factories that you can upgrade up to level 13. Now, each upgrade from number 1 to number 6, it's going to work like this. Number 1 is going to be the cheapest one. So if you buy number 2, you are going to pay more when you upgrade. So for example, upgrade here, I pay 1.2. I will buy brewery, and now the upgrade is going to be bigger. As you can see, this was 1.6 first, now it's 1.7. As you can see, it's more expensive. So my advice is always buy the most expensive drugs on the first slots. I have, for example, you can buy heroin, the first one. You can buy amphetamine, the second one. You can buy, I don't know, cocaine here. I'm buying random at this point, by the way. I'm not checking the profits. This seems to give a lot of good profit. Opium here. This is very expensive. That was bad. This was a bad choice, because I think it is actually expensive. Yes, 150. What I like this round is morphine. Go here. I can afford morphine on my actually no, this is bad here. Let's go with weed. And the last one, I think I can go with morphine because it's the last, is the cheapest one, and I think the 6th slot comes at 50% less, if I'm not mistaken. So this is how it works. The first 3 upgrades can be done in 1 day TC, so you can spam this if you have the money. But from level 3 to level 4 is going to take 1 day. Okay? That's going to take 1 day. You can do this every day. The total profit now it's 19, and you need to have 5 million in bank after each day passes to pay the tax, or you will probably not get the profit from the building. Now, as a businessman, this is quite easy. You upgrade your buildings, sell the drugs in the drug dealer, and after that you invest here. And this is how you do it. Let's say that I collected my drugs from the buildings, sold them at the drug dealer, have the money, 8 billion, and now I want to invest. Because we are businessmen, our invest is going to take only 3 TC days. All other professions are at 4. Now I want to invest. Normally you should invest all the money, so I'm going to invest 8 billion. Invest made. Day 60, I can collect my investment. Very careful, do not cancel it or you will lose 2%. So this is basically what you can do with businessmen. In order to boost this income once you make money, and very important, this is to be done only when your buildings are at level 13. So when I am at level 13, I can go to black market, buy an item from here. These are special items that help us. As you can see, hardcore is for hookers, labor of love is going to be for buildings. So buying this is going to give me, my buildings are going to produce 400% more, 4 times more basically, for 60 days. So I buy one, I will have it here in equipment. At this point my buildings are making 19 million. Go to equipment. By the way, here you can activate the weapons that you buy from black market or the armors. Go to equipment, activate labor of love, check again, and this increased substantially. Again, this has to be done only when your buildings are level 13. Basically, this is the way businessman has to be played. You can invest until day 100, including day 100, so the last invest can be done day 100. After day 100, this option is closed for all professions. That means that the easiest way to make money for you besides your buildings is going to be drug dealer. So now what we have to do is check the boat to see if a boat is coming. As you can see, the boat here will come and it will take in day 66 painkillers. At this point, because drugs are available here, we are going to buy from here and try and sell where the boat comes. If you buy this, you're gonna get 10% more on the price, and it's a better deal. This is how businessman this is the strategy for businessmen. Basically, you really need to start day 1, because from day 1 to day 100 is when businessman is the strongest. After day 100, basically he has 25 transactions to deal here. Other professions have less, so that is his advantage. It is good to deal with hookers as well. So after you make your full robbery power for each of these high robberies, you can invest your trainings that I still can't do here, for example, but I will show you in a later in the next clip. You can invest your trainings, or you can train charisma that is going to help you with your hookers. That is all for businessmen. It is a very easy profession. I do have to say something though. The last thing is alley. The alley is very important, because for each profession you are going to have, as you can see here, missions. These missions that I would suggest you to check in the game guides are going to help you a lot with stats, free tickets that you will need every time you enter nightlife to take stamina. Without a ticket you cannot access this. You cannot access your rave, not even your rave. So yeah, this is how this should be played. So before you check a level, before you finish a level, check that you have finished your alley missions, and there might be some missions that you want or you don't want to do. For that, please check the game guide. Okay guys, I hope I didn't miss anything. This is clearly a very short description on how to play a businessman. It is not a strategy that can win you top 1-5, because for that you probably need to make more calcs than this. But we will do that in another clip, another episode. Thank you, and see you in the next one.